Three, two, one. Mr. Kev, you are on.
Welcome back to Random As Fleek, guys. I am Mr. Kev, Aaquib, Jaleel on the other side. We are your hosts. For tonight, we have a bunch of news that we want to bring up and talk about them. That's what we do over here on Random As Fleek Podcast. If you're tuning in on Spotify, thank you for tuning in because I don't know anybody. Is anybody listening to us? I don't know, but that's our situation. Aaquib on the other side is a stand-up comic, right now jobless. I am a musician who's also a porn star, but because porn has no problems during COVID times, you guys need more. Because of which I've been only busy throughout the day and specifically the night. Speaking about the night times, we are bound to show you guys very dark sides of us because we're going to be talking about a horror film. Akib,
Oh, that's how you.
you saw the
That's the
trailer.
segue. That's the segue you're going to use. Before we start, a small disclaimer. We will be talking about a lot of dark stuff. Not just this horrific film, but also we will be talking about suicide. We will be talking about the COVID cases. We will be talking about Flipkart, which is very triggering sometimes.
And
Um,
even cast
and
related.
caste related stuff as well. So just
So
remember that. Also, for anybody who's tuning in right now and saying like, why is Aaquib in a dark room? It is because my career has failed me, and I am unable to pay my electricity bills at this point. But I'm kidding. It's not because of that. The lights fused out, so I don't have lights right now. So if you see me in the dark, it is probably because I don't have lights right now. Okay,
but we'll deal with it.
we always
We
do.
wait, wait. Your face is seen, right, Akib? I hope
Sort
so.
of. Not really. It's there somewhere. Like my hand is
Ah,
like definitely like I'm gonna talk like my hand is talking. So yeah, exactly that.
all right, let's get started, dude. What's the first,
I don't
the important topic
I,
at hand?
I really don't know why we're talking about this topic. Kevin literally just told me like, hey man, let's talk about this topic. It's gonna be great. It's so much value will be added into this. We're going to be talking about the Lakshmi Bomb trailer. The first time I heard it, I thought, oh, it's a documentary about Lakshmi bombs. I was wrong. Um, yeah, Lakshmi bombs are like actual, like for Diwali, we use Lakshmi bombs, right? I was wrong. It's nothing to do with fireworks and how they're made. Uh, it has Akshay Kumar in it, and I was immediately like, yeah, of course he's in it.
It's being released in like November 9th. That's why I guess Lakshmi Bomb
I,
Diwali.
I don't care. To be honest, I watched the trailer and
Hmm.
I have to be very honest with you. It did not
Hmm.
kindle any kind of thing with me. Like I just literally just saw uh, Akshay Kumar being Akshay Kumar and Hindi films ruining Tamil films now. That's all I'm seeing right now. Nothing else I'm seeing.
Wait, so you're telling me that you watched a Tamil film, right?
Yeah, Kanchana.
You think it's better?
I don't know if it's better, but I'm sure it's going to be worse.
I mean, like, is it good? Like Kanchana, what do you think about Kanchana?
Again, it's the same thing. I never really had like an opinion on it. It was a
Hmm.
film. I thought it was like there, like when I was much younger, when I watched it, it was scary. I think it was scary for me. It was scary. Like dude, like I'll be very honest with you. The way the getup has been done for that person specifically, it was fear-inducing for me.
Hmm.
Uh, but
Yeah,
here,
I'll agree.
but here it does it's trying to be scary, but it's not scary.
So the trailer's trying to be very funny,
Mm-hmm.
and me, someone who knows Hindi, I found it to be like, meh. It doesn't even make sense. the remake doesn't make sense because you very well know back when it was made, that film, the Kanchana film, had its problems. Okay. And we all knew that the same problems, same kind of questions, same kind of issues will be raised. And we are seeing it raised. And they've disabled the dislike
I thought
visibility.
that was like a general thing now. Nobody likes
No,
seeing that.
no. They and they left the comment section open. They should. That's the that is the worst part. Okay, because the comment section gets epic,
Yeah.
and that is what I want to talk about. Okay, the comment section, because I started going through the comment section. Some of them were, why is Bollywood trash? Taking a South Indian film and trashing it, trash remaking, because most of the things that Bollywood has been doing has been trash remakes. Okay, so with that idea, a lot of those comments came. Then somewhere in between, I say, Justice for Sushant Singh Rajput. I'm like, hey, what does that have to do with this film? And I'm like, yeah, I'm not even kidding. There are a few of these Justice for Sushant Singh Rajput. I'm like, okay. Then I was like, does it have something to do with Sushant Singh Rajput? I don't even know. Maybe there is, because there was a lot of hatred for this other film. I remember this film called Sadak 2, okay? And I remember defending the trailer online because a lot of people trashed that trailer, okay? Trailer was absolute bullshit. I mean, the film apparently is just bullshit. It's crap, okay? Let's not go into that. But my reasoning was, even before the movie came, people started trashing on it.
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't like when people do that generally, because when you're looking at it, and they were trashing it, you know why? Because it was made by Mahesh Bhatt. It was a movie by Mahesh Bhatt, and it was with, what's her name? Alia Bhatt.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, the Alia Bhatt and the other actor also is like some star kid only. So what is that? Aditya Roy Kapoor, I believe.
Of course.
I dislike him as an actor. He just sucks. This Aashiqui 2, the actor from Aashiqui 2, that fellow.
I don't know names. I don't know what Aashiqui 1 or 2 is. I didn't know there were.
Yeah, have you heard this song? What is that? Oh shit! I forgot the song. Oh man, it's the Arijit Singh song, dude. Anyways, coming back to this particular comments, right? There is just a lot of like mixed reaction I see in the comments. It just goes from like, there is a Kanchana version that is dubbed, that does a decent job apparently. Okay, I haven't seen the dubbed version, but I'm willing to bet it's slightly better than what is shown in this. In this. And I don't know, man. So the thing with Raghava Lawrence is that he is someone who is adored for his quirkiness. Okay. Akshay Kumar is not adored for his quirkiness. He's adored for his
action-packed
the way he. Yeah. Oh, there's one comment I found. Please, guys, it's in our hands not to see this movie. Don't forget their behavior on SSR's death. It's high time to pay them back. What? I don't even know what this is. So, yeah, here, Akshay Kumar carries himself as his persona is completely different. In Bollywood, he's seen as someone who's not just a star, but who shows a way of life. Because the past, at least in the past four years, he's been choosing films that are much more grounded and it resonates. That's something that resonates with people. Topics that resonate with people. It's something usually that's patriotic and whatnot. So this is none of that. Okay, and
Uh,
in this, he's not being quirky at all. Like, as in the character in itself, Kanchana was very quirky,
mhm,
because of which you would give into, him behaving like that. You will own, like, you will be like, yeah, this is the character. You buy it.
mhm,
And it's very difficult to buy that when it comes to Akshay Kumar first, when the character portrayal is completely changed. By the way,
mhm,
it's flipped. The character portrayal is more as a machismo man in Lakshmi Bomb.
mhm.
If you see the other one, right?
He's a
In the other
scaredy
one,
cat throughout, yeah.
scared as fuck. Like, he wouldn't be scared of anything else, but he's scared of the dark.
Mm.
He's so scared that he would have a bed sheet that has Hanuman's. Like, I don't know. That was like, those things were the quirks that you would buy into.
Mhm,
So you get into that world, and I'm assuming you buy into that, and then when you're watching, you don't really, you don't really see it as a problem over here. On the other hand, it's just it's portrayed in a completely different way, which I think is affecting people, and it's not sitting with them well. That a man who's like Akshay Kumar is taking up a film like this and, like, kind of trashing it and whatnot. See, I want this film to succeed for one reason, because of Raghava Lawrence. Okay,
mhm,
that guy has a very, very humble beginning,
mhm,
like, within the industry and whatnot. He's a Telugu guy, if I'm not mistaken, who was a dance master,
mhm.
made his own films. I think he's even sung some of the songs in some films and all. He acts, he choreographs, and this guy's tale is a very, very nice little success tale,
Mhm,
success story.
mhm,
Okay, and for him to take the story and, or like for him to go to Bollywood and make it, I would love for that to happen. Okay,
mhm.
but unfortunately, I haven't seen many of that happen. We've seen something like this being taken up by Prabhudeva.
Mhm.
Didn't translate all that well.
Yeah.
There is Priyadarshan. Okay, his Malayalam and Tamil films are class,
Mhm.
but when it comes to taking the same films and then pushing it to Bollywood,
Mhm.
the ones that he himself directs, by the way,
Mhm.
very rarely it translates well
Mhm.
in terms of box office numbers. I'm not saying the movies are bad. I'm just saying that the in terms
Box
of
office.
numbers of,
No,
yeah,
but
it doesn't
see,
fare well.
I just wanna like say one thing before we go more in depth onto Bollywood films and things like that, and how the box office works there, how language works there.
Mm.
My major thing is this isn't the first time something like this has happened. It's always been there. I haven't seen. Akshay Kumar has done so many trash films. What is that Houseful? Not Houseful. Houseful was not him.
Houseful was him.
This
Houseful
Akshay
was
Kumar?
him.
No, dude, that was
Yeah.
Abhishek Bachchan and John Abraham. Wasn't that? Oh
Go check
no,
out
that's
Houseful one.
Dostana. The Houseful is him only. Yeah. See, the
Mm.
point is he's made trash films and he'll continue to make trash films. He's a very interesting hero amongst people because I think he's more interesting because he's so old but looks that good. Like he's so physically fit, right? Uh, but with regards to the movie itself, it's obviously a remake. People know that it's a remake, and having said that, like I don't know what's changed with regards to be very honest, Indian cinema is there are very few places where I think Indian cinema has done really well, right? Like
Like,
I've I honestly feel Malayalam films are probably have has the best chance for making great films because I feel like they care about the craft. They care about like not just making a lot of these masala films, but also to create quality film, right? And
mm.
it's very obvious because there are so many remakes of these films in different languages,
Yeah,
right? Even Tamil to some extent, there are some directors that I'm like, oh shit, like they're trying to
a
break the
few.
mold and they're trying to change. But the truth, the very minuscule and sad truth is nobody cares. They want to see something mindless. Dude, I think you know who the bigger problems is? I think a bigger
Mm,
problem is our current market for people who watch this kind of stuff. The reason that we have masala films over and over again is not because, oh, if we are not, we don't want great art and all. No, it's because people don't like to perceive great art. They don't want to
mm,
perceive great art. They want to see something mindless that takes them out of their boring ass day, and they can
mm,
watch and they can be happy and they can leave, right? There
mm,
are very few
mm.
films that are great, have mass appeal, and uh, like has done really well in the box office. There are very few films that do that.
True,
And
true,
like this
true.
is just another
Uh,
example of marketing that will continue to happen, and nothing will change. And it's a very transphobic sort of statement this movie is also setting up, which we both know is there, and it's not going to be unseen now.
yeah, it's something we can't do anything about, and it's something that I don't want to delve into.
Yeah, because some
Yeah.
of us have also.
Oh yeah. So I've done a video where, but I've okay. So I've
Do
done a
you
video
really
where,
do you really want to get into this? I as the other co-host of Random as Fleek, and your friend, I suggest we not talk about this particular aspect because I feel like we
no,
both don't have any lived in
you need to
experience with it.
understand.
Uh,
You need to understand.
mhm.
I didn't have to. I wasn't dressing up as a
If you're going to talk about it, give
trans.
context.
Sorry.
If you're going to talk about it, give context.
Okay, so I made a video, not me, like for a music video of mine, my song called "Keep Running Back," where there are these two friends. One is drunk. I mean, both of them are drunk. One guy is like he's going through like this on and off kind of a relationship where there's a power struggle. This guy is like always ranting to the friend of his, who's basically me on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Every time they're meeting up, this guy is only ranting about it, but he never has the guts to go and tell this other person, tell the girlfriend that he's pissed off about these things.
Mm-hmm.
So in the drunken state, this guy just gets frustrated and like, I'm gonna end this right now. And then this guy, as in I take a step, I take a leap, and then I come back after a while, and I'm wearing like a nightie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I tell this guy, you tell me what you want. You said you wanted to tell me something. Now you can tell me. So it's the idea is that I am that person. Now you can face that person if you can face me. So that's the idea of the video, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now uh, here I'm not playing any uh, character who is a woman. You get what I'm saying?
So wait, but do you dress
That's
like a
where
woman?
that's where huh?
Do you dress like a woman?
Yeah.
Do you wear a wig?
Yes.
You are literally playing a character that is a probable ex of that person.
No.
So who are you playing as?
I'm playing this guy who who is drunk as fuck.
Huh.
decides to dress
Oh,
up.
he just dresses
For,
up for the sake of dressing up, right?
yeah,
Okay, so this
yeah,
is not him playing the character of a woman or anything like that. It's just these are the clothes that he wears in in his messed up state.
yeah. Just to appease his friend,
Why is
and
he? Why does he have to dress up like that
and
to
it's
appease his
and
friend?
it's completely toxic. The underlying message is that this drunken thing is shit.
Ah,
These are two fucked up people.
okay,
Let's be very honest. One guy is a simp. One guy is a fucked up idiot.
okay then.
Yeah.
Glad we could take. I don't know why we brought this up.
No, I'm just
But why
saying.
are you bringing this up?
So
What is the point?
see over there. Listen. Okay, I'm not gonna reason as to why and what not.
Mm-hmm.
But this film, this guy is going to act as the transgender character,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of people have like a lot of people have a very strong
Wait,
opinion
wait, wait.
about that.
How? No, that's not the idea behind this. No, he's possessed by a woman now, right?
Yeah, and he's playing. Okay, there is a flashback
Uh,
if you're looking at Kanchana,
uh.
and that comes up.
No, and I'm saying in this film, it sounds like he's possessed by the ghost, and hence he starts dressing up the way he does.
Correct, correct, macha.
Mm,
I'm not saying I find it faulty.
mm-hmm,
I'm saying there are people who will find fault at this
mm-hmm.
because it's portrayed as dressing up.
As in, it's made like the idea isn't to showcase a strong character there. It's to say that look how funny it is that he's wearing a sari.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's a machismo man wearing bangles, wearing
it's
sari.
also it's not machismo. What is this machismo? It's macho.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Macho man. My bad, dude.
Machismo man. The fuck is machismo man? For the last 15 to 20 minutes, I'm like, you'll correct yourself at some point. Oh.
My bad, dude.
Uh,
So, macho fellow dressing up as like with the bangles and with a sari. That is a part of the whole joke around it.
that's the
Now,
funny part, yeah.
now this is seen in the trailer. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
for all we know, it could be completely different. It could be taken out of trailers are usually put together out of context so that people don't understand what the fuck is happening.
Yeah. Actually, with regards to that, I agree to that point of view because there was this very funny stand-up special by Tom Segura called Disgraceful,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
it was just all like he says some fucked up shit, okay, in the show, and that's the only things that have been cut up and shown on the on YouTube, and
Trailer. Okay.
people immediately
Oh.
canceled him for saying all of that shit. But when you watch the special,
Hmm.
it's a beautiful hour. It's filthy, all of that is true, but there's a reason he has to say all of those things.
Okay. Now it makes sense. Like, see, that's where I'm like, I'm cautiously um treading this whole thing because it's hard to tell what his portrayal is like. Because dude, I'll be very honest. Have you seen this film called I
Yeah, I've seen I.
by Shankar?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There is a transgender character played by a transgender, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
You know this?
No, I didn't know
You
that.
know what I'm getting to, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know?
No, what are you getting to?
So you know those three people who who actually give him the virus,
Yeah,
who sedate him and give him the virus?
yeah.
One of them is the transgender person.
Okay.
The only transgender character in that film.
Mm-hmm.
Vilified to the max. Like this person was stereotyped
Oh, like in
Like,
the sense of like, okay, okay, I get what you're going
like
for.
to the max, it was stereotyped,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's like the message that I'm getting from it is you have to stay away from people like this because they're out to get you.
Mm, mm.
And this is played by a transgender person. That's what like blew my mind. Like, and
But
I don't
does
know, dude.
is
When I
the wait? But I don't remember this. But you just like refresh my memory on this. But
hmm,
uh, when you mean
there's one
vilify,
guy. I think one guy is Suresh Gopi, right?
yeah, yeah.
See, the whole reason why Vikram becomes crippled is because of the virus, right?
Don't say cripple.
Wait, why?
No, you're right. He does get crippled. You're correct. Sorry, my bad.
Okay.
It's not a disease.
So,
That's what I was getting at. Yeah.
okay. Yeah, so the whole reason he becomes that is because of these three people.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when one of these three people was like this, so all these three people are have something against this fellow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and Vikram's makeup artist was this transgender person.
Mm-hmm.
This transgender person apparently likes they liked Vikram,
Mm-hmm.
and they tried to get cozy with Vikram. Vikram didn't like it, pushed them away, and that's the reason why they take a revenge.
Mm-hmm.
This is the story, but the way they portrayed it, dude, oh god, it is just like when you watch it, you're like, I don't know, and see the person over here, the transgender person,
Mm-hmm.
apparently took that role because Shankar has worked with this person for a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
And Shankar was like, "Why don't you come act in this film along for me?"
Mm-hmm.
They brought them in, and that's how they got the role or whatever. Okay, but it's just one of those things where I am like, I am perturbed, dude, because when I watch this, I only imagine. Okay, so I'll be very honest. There are many a times I've been harassed in public by a transgender person. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think I ever vilified them, or it scared me to you know I feel uncomfortable when they rub themselves
But you're
on me, and
not,
that is
but that's
harassment.
different. That's different because you're not.
Yeah, but when I come across someone, I don't feel scared. But this movie, dude, if a kid is watching it, the kid will be like, I have to stay away from people like this.
Yeah.
That's like you get what I'm trying to
No,
tell you.
I
It's
get,
just
I understand what you're going for in the sense of the vilification of a certain type of gender uh, is
by
obviously there
by by their own who was portrayed by
by
their
their
own.
own, yeah, and like the reasons can vary. Like I would when I first thought about this, I didn't know first of all that it was a transgender person who played the character as well.
Mm-hmm.
So when I heard this first, I was like, oh, that's very cool. Like the character required somebody who was a transgender. I was like, oh, that's sort of progressive. But the I don't know if the vilification of the character was needed or not. That's the I think that makes sense in this. I get what you're going for in that sense. If the character required it, and like the character was evil just for being evil, right?
Yeah,
uh, then I can see why it would require him to play it that certain way. It wouldn't have anything to do with the fact that he's transgender, but the fact, sorry, not he, like
they.
they, right? So
Mm,
I don't know, man. Like that's fine. That's with I, but like with this whole Lakshmi Bomb thing, my bigger problem with this is that I
mm,
don't think. I think it has less to do. I don't think people care about this film. I should care about
Wait,
this film.
I want you to make up your mind. Is it I don't think or is it I think?
For what?
No, you were just
Oh,
flipping
sorry,
between
my
those
bad, my
two.
bad.
I was
Uh,
like,
it's it's fucking 12 o'clock in the fucking morning now. Fuck off. At this point we're talking about Lakshmi Bomb. It's a fuck all movie. That's what it's like. That's the truth. Okay. This
honestly, that's where it's going to come to.
yeah,
We're
like
all going to be like, yeah, this is just a
this is a
bad
shit
film, dude.
movie.
Just
That's
like,
all it's. I
probably it's going to come
You
to
know what? You know
that.
what I actually think. I This is just because it's 12 o'clock and I'm tired of like having to think about how to say this. Okay, but I've just been thinking. The fact is, films are films and films are bullshit. It's a couple of people pretending and doing a good job pretending or doing a bad job pretending. That's literally what a film is at the end of the day. Okay, and it's great that the awards for them, huh, give awards to them and give this one, but stop giving them such power to the point where uh, they have a say on what society is or what this one is. Especially trash films like this, right? Like you're giving it so much more value than it should deserve. If you watch the film, but just fuck off after that. Don't talk about that film. Don't give it more value. I remember watching this. What is this? Very nice. It was a very nice mockumentary. Sorry, it was a very nice biopic of this famous singer, Elton John.
Bohem. Oh, yeah, yeah.
What is it
Rocket
called?
Man. We only watched together, right?
I don't think we watched together. I think you told me about it and you was like, "Hey man, just watch it."
Okay.
Because I watched together with another comic. And I remember,
Mm.
like, I was talking to them and I was like, dude, what a line. What a great thought this person says. And all,
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, like geeking out with every line it was being said, okay? And he
Mm.
sort of just said, like, one thing that, like, made me realize, like, oh, yeah. Like, dude, it's a fun movie. Why don't you just watch it? Instead of, like, trying to analyze everything that you are seeing right now. And I was like, you know what? I agree. I'm saying this for good films. Okay? Trash films like this pass. Just don't watch it also. It's okay. But I think
But how do you know if it's trash if you don't watch it?
Akshay Kumar. Just like if you see, dude, if somebody is going there, dude, it's bad acting. Okay? You from the trailer itself, you can see the bad acting. Like when he puts his hands like across and goes like, that was so forced. His face was
Dude,
contorted like an idiot.
have you? I mean, we could say the same for Raghava Lawrence, dude.
Yeah, same thing.
I'm
I don't
just
know
saying.
why we are giving these people value. Dude, people
Hmm.
don't give us value. Okay, we make content every day, and I think that's fine. Don't give us value, pay
Hmm.
us. No, I don't want you to
Yeah,
value
actually,
me as a
yes.
person or whatever. Just fucking pay me the money. I will tell jokes. You pay me money. I'll fuck off. I don't give a fuck what you think of me.
Uh, I mean, dude, Aaquib, my invitation is open, dude. You can come and join Pornhub anytime you want.
I will.
They'll watch and they'll fuck off.
No,
And they'll pay you.
dude. If I was pretty, no, bro. If I was pretty, no, only fans will immediately happen, bro. If I
Aaquib,
can make money like that, dude, fuck yeah.
listen, I'm telling you, even now, there is a place for everyone. There is a like right now, people are going beyond this whole I want thick thighs and thick flies and whatnot. Now it's like we don't mind whatever you want. Feet, you have feet. You want hands, you have hands. You want what else? What do you want? Back, you
Dude,
have backs. You want necks, you have necks.
it's 12
Akib,
o'clock now. I don't want to
exactly. It's a midnight masala, macha.
suck
Like you
and
have to
dick, bro.
talk. Like I'm. Hey man, welcome to my welcome to my profession. But
Guys, also for anybody who's a sex worker, we apologize beforehand.
oh, Adappavi.
Uh, no, dude,
Yeah,
my problem at this point is like I feel like there are way more bigger issues at hand. And
yep.
one of the
Let's
bigger
move on to the
issues,
next
yeah,
issue,
the
dude.
bigger issues at hand, guys, in Chennai, the cases have started going up again. We now need more containment zones. Did you know that we have containment zones? Dude, you know what I love about Corona now?
Hmm.
It's become nothing to everyone now. It's like we don't care about what you say. We will go outside and party. We will go outside and do open mics. We will do rap battles. Fucking why?
Seriously? Like,
Dude, that's
wait, what? What?
today that was Porkalam, dude.
Porker? Oh, the Tigom. Okay,
Mm.
yeah, go on.
And it's great that they want to do something and they're trying to be safely doing it and all, but the fact is, they're young. They're
Bullshit.
so young. And so
They.
not, they'll become asymptotic and they'll be fine, but their parents will get fucked.
Yeah, that is true. But here's the funny thing. What's the difference between them and me who's working?
I'll tell you what the difference is. If you don't work, you'll starve.
Correct.
That's the difference. Dude,
In terms of wait, in terms of numbers, in terms of numbers, pure numbers, it doesn't make a difference.
no, dude, it does. I'll be very honest with you in how I have taken. Like I understand when you have to go out there because to
Correct,
be
yeah.
honest, like see, the problem is this right now. It's not just people. You know how you can curtail something? It's when like the general public is able to not have to go out to have these kind of meetups. That's what's happening slowly. It's the fact is everyone's like, oh, we can have functions now. We can have meetups now, bro. I went outside today to just
Hmm.
like the Sutta shop nearby here, and I'm
Hmm.
seeing just people like chilling there, dude. Like people are reading the
Yeah, macha.
newspaper, like there's nothing happening. That's the problem. The fact is, I think people don't understand that when they mean stay inside, it's not to like be like, oh, you shouldn't work or do anything like that. I think you should go out for work if you have to, right? If you are somebody who says like, hey man, my office is not allowing me to stay in, I have to go for a job to so that I can have a sustainable salary, so that I can feed
Hmm.
myself every day. I am like, cool, that's fine. But people like who are setting up events around the space, that I'm feeling is like you are being very irreverent of the fact that uh, like you need to like we are not safe right now, especially in like Chennai and like metropolitan areas. And the fact
Hmm.
that you're still like, no, we will go out, we will have fun. It hurts, dude. Like I'm like, yeah, cool. I will continue, dude. I haven't seen the outside properly in months. I'm not
Hmm.
going around and fucking partying with people.
Hmm.
I'm not going, dude. I miss stage like the next person. But the fact is, uh, this is a huger, it's a bigger problem than, oh, like I'm not able to do something.
No, but here's the fun part, dude.
Mm,
Are you ready for this?
mm.
State government just released a few days back. They released plans to open theaters, schools, and colleges
Uh,
from
such a
14th of October.
great idea. Great. Let's just put out the carriers
Yeah,
out
just
there now so that they can
can
bring
you
it back
can
in.
you can you read a little bit from that news
Yeah,
article?
I'll just read
I
out.
think it was the Hindu.
Yeah, yeah.
So
NDTV, this is the okay. There are now 70
Wow.
streets declared as containment zones by the Chennai Corporation. As COVID 19 positive cases increasing in the city, the Chennai Corporation is simultaneously increasing the number of containment zones. The number now stands at 70. The civic body, which had discontinued barricading of streets last month, resumed the containment zone strategy in places where the number of positive cases is higher than 3 on a particular street. Containment zones, which stood at only 10 in the first week of October, increased to 42 and now have touched 70. Ambattur zone, that has 50% of the containment zones, still tops with 29 streets. Tondiarpet in North Chennai, which had no containment zones when the practice was resumed, at present has 11 streets barricaded as part of COVID 19 prevention measures. The number of positive cases in Tondiarpet zone has been increasing over the past week with more than 500 cases. All other zones have less than 5 containment zones.
And and we have a normal functional uh, city that is
Yeah.
Chennai right now.
Yep, yep.
I ride through the city every single day, and I can tell you, I don't see the difference between, as far as traffic is concerned, I don't see a difference between Chennai today morning at around, I mean, like, when I was cycling from back in January when I was cycling. There's no difference.
But see, I think,
Same amount of pollution, same amount of traffic.
to be honest,
And
that is also because the truth of that is because we are now going to we people who need to go to work will continue to go to work. I feel like the only
of
people
course,
who should try to stay inside are people like I really don't like the fact that colleges are reopening and schools are reopening because they're literally going to become carriers, dude. Kids are first of all the worst because they'll do some fucked up shit to each other and they can easily become
oh,
carriers. They'll sneeze onto each
of
other, dude.
course. Just yeah, remember we spoke about this.
Yeah, Corona
Hey,
tag.
I got corona tag. Oh God, you are it. I mean, positive. COVID positive. Oh God.
Positivity spread it. Eh,
Yeah,
but see,
that's how you spread positivity, dude.
COVID positivity, nice. I like it.
We
Spread some
didn't
positivity.
know you know when Modi came out and said clap your vessels and bathroom and whatnot. It was to spread positivity apparently.
I know, dude.
We didn't know which.
I can't wait. I'm just like the economy is crashing, everything is screwed, dude. I don't know why we're doing this podcast also anymore. I'm never
I still
getting
have
back
hope.
on stage, dude.
Uh, Stay positive, Aaquib. I mean, not the corona positive. Stop coughing, you motherfucker. Listen.
No, dude.
Listen.
Like the worst
So,
part is it's just like whenever I'm so tired of doing the podcast also because every day I have to read horrendous news and talk about it.
yeah, but on the bright side, dude, we get to put out material and keep ourselves engaged somehow. That's the solace I have. I come back from work and I'm like, dude, I'm dead tired, but when I can come and sit and have a conversation, that kind of gives me hope, saying that you know what, you aren't dead. So I mean, that's the
Yet,
way I look at it.
yet,
Yeah.
Mr. Kev,
So it's like,
yet. Fucking
hey
idiot.
fucker, if I die tomorrow, no, I'm gonna fucking say this in this podcast. If I die tomorrow, it's because of Akib.
Go for it. I I have an alibi, which is this entire compound. Suck my dick.
Oh God. I mean, if you pay me, why not? It better be $1 billion. So,
To be
I
honest,
mean, actually, I would actually
you
settle for
won't
a
have
million, dude.
you won't have to suck that
I
much
don't
dick
mind
and all.
it. Huh?
$1 million cock and all I don't have. I have like
You,
five
you,
rupee
you.
cock.
You remember that question we had a few, would you rather? You remember you, me, and Tom
Yeah,
played
yeah,
this
yeah.
game,
Would you
and
rather?
I think this question came up that said, would you suck a dick for 1 million? Dude, I think things have changed. I said no back then, but I think I might consider it too. So
I welcome to Mr.
what?
Kev's OnlyFans account. We are now there, guys. We are now there. But
Okay,
talking about
coming back
goods
to.
and services, Flipkart has wanted to do this thing where they are like, hey, you want to an internship with us? We will pay you 500 rupees per day for the next 45 days.
I'm like, can it be permanent? Because I will quit my job and then come and
What is
work for you,
45 into
Flipkart.
500?
Huh?
What is 45 into 500?
Wait, 45 into, no, it's like, assume it's 50,000 you get for
50
like 2 months.
45 days. Yeah. Now,
Hmm.
see, now the reasoning that they've given, Flipkart is given for
Hey,
the
wait, not 50,000. What the fuck? My
45
bad.
into 500.
15 to 50, 15 to 5, 25,000, right?
I don't know. I'm very bad at
Wait, I'm
math.
I'm confused now. I'm so bad at math now. What?
Now,
I mean, dude, I did physics. My math should count for something.
let's be honest, it never did.
Yeah, but you know what? Screw that. So, yeah, I think 25,000, dude. My bad.
Okay, 25,000.
45, yeah, close to 25,000.
Okay. Now, the reasoning that they have given for this internship, first of all, the fact that they are willing to pay for an internship is very interesting. The
Hmm.
45-day long internship program Launchpad is aimed at helping them to gain critical skills in supply chain management. The program has been designed to shape India's future workforce in various essential supply chain roles, said Flipkart.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't think that's the reason why they are doing this. I think the bigger reason is cheap labor, right?
Yeah,
The fact
it is.
that's very obviously what they're trying to do. 500 rupees per day is nothing. We spend a lot
Yeah, it
more
is.
money for travel, all of those conveyances. They're not going to cover any of that. They're literally like, hey, we'll give you a job that is underpaid, but you will be able to put it on your resume that you work for Flipkart.
No, no. Travel allowance will be there.
It's there, have they said?
That's there for a lot of these companies. Yes, it is there.
Even then, it's still cheap, dude.
Yeah, I'm not saying nothing. They're not being cheap. Say. No, but coming back to the topic, it's pretty cool that Flipkart is doing this as a sense of like as an internship concept. Because think about it, there are a lot of these college students who are not doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
This gives them an opportunity to actually do something during that particular, for a small time frame. Actually, make some side money,
They won't make any
side
side
hustle
money.
money.
None of them will do anything. All of them will be like, oh, Flipkart, how you're not as good as Amazon. Fucking losers. Also, what is Flipkart, dude? Fucking
uh,
Flipkart sucks.
Flipkart right now is owned by Megamart, right?
Yeah, yeah. Megamart
No,
also
what?
sucks.
Not is it Megamart or Walmart? Walmart, my bad. Walmart, if I'm not mistaken.
Walmart. You know what Flipkart is? It's a Walmart version of Amazon.
Wait, I don't know how that makes sense.
You don't know what Walmart version is?
No?
So Walmart version is stuff that is like high brands, right? Like let's say that
Haha.
you have Alpenliebe as like a great chocolate brand. That they'll have like a
Oh, you mean
fuck
like a
all
no,
brand, like a knockoff brand, like Alpenliebe, some shit like
like
that. So Flipkart
As per
is the
Lebo,
Walmart
as per
version of Amazon, bro. I am a comedy
dude.
fucking genius.
Okay. And I think Flipkart is owned by Walmart, if I'm not mistaken. That is.
Flipkart. See,
So,
Flipkart, you know what, dude? I think at some point of our existence, right? Flipkart stopped being cool. It became an unnecessary aspect of our lives because Amazon is there now. We,
that is true. That
what
is
is the
true.
point of Flipkart? Flipkart, dude. Every time I've ever been on Flipkart to buy something, no, I'm like I will also check the Amazon prices. And guess what? Guess what,
Mm.
Mr. Kev?
Amazon is always cheaper.
Yeah.
You should try Purvika, dude. You should try Purvika.
Hey, oh, don't make me say shit about your company now. Okay. I
Hey, I'm
will
not even kidding. I'm
badmouth this
not.
company.
You
Don't make me
badmouth.
badmouth this company.
You badmouth it. It's fine. But I'm genuinely saying, if you're looking for electronics, you should actually check it out.
Hey guys,
Sometimes, not always.
if you're
There
looking
are.
out for electronics, no, ask Mr. Kev. He'll steal it for you.
Not stealing it now. But okay.
Purvika, if
Hey,
you are listening, he's stealing your
day
equipment.
2 hour express delivery. Da 2 hour express delivery. You'll get
Hey,
2 hour
hey,
express
you
delivery.
can't see it, but I'm giving you a
Amazon
1 hour express delivery. It's my middle finger.
Amazon
Take
won't give
it.
you that.
I don't know why I'm like I think I'm tired. I'm just like annoyed at the fact that Flipkart is giving internships to these losers when I was literally crying every day thinking like, oh no, I won't get a job because I want to become a comedian and I don't have any marketable skills. Here is Flipkart going like, hey, look at us. We will give you chain
Uh,
supply command bullshit. Fuck this dude. Oh God, can we just
all
talk
right.
about something
The
else?
last, yes, the
Okay.
most important one of them all,
Yeah.
because nobody's covering it. We have to bring it up, and we are. Akib, can you please read the
Uh, uh,
article for us?
just one more thing before we bring on the last topic. It's the fact that we understand that our podcast is a little weird in sense of like the kind of topics we cover, right? We cover a lot of sometimes it's like very silly topics, or sometimes it gets into really difficult territory when we talk about something. The reason we talk about any topic is just so that one, we both can put out our opinions on it. Second, that it can be covered. And third, and most importantly, uh, we feel like we are promoting something that needs to be said or heard, right? A lot of
And
times,
also something that we can actually talk about.
yeah.
Those are it's and if we can actually put up a different side of or a different opinion around something, that's when we usually cover a topic extensively.
Mhm.
But yeah, there are some newses that we there are some news we really need to put out, and this is one of them.
So the
So yeah.
headlines reading for this is due to caste, woman panchayat leader made to sit on floor for meeting. The woman seen in the photograph of the president of the Terku Tittai village panchayat and belongs to the Adi Dravidya community, a scheduled caste. Photograph showing an elected woman panchayat leader sitting on the floor during a meeting she out to preside over, while others sit on chairs, has sparked outrage in Tamil Nadu and exposed deeply entrenched discriminative practices in the southern state. The district collector in Tamil Nadu's Kadalur, where the incident took place, has suspended the panchayat secretary for failing to inform the authorities and has ordered a probe. The woman seen in the photograph that was widely circulated on social media is the president of the Terkutitte village panchayat and belongs to the Adi Dravidi community scheduled caste. She was elected to a post, a reserved seat last year. Because of my
Mm.
caste, the vice president does not let me preside over meetings. He did not let me hoist the flag. He made his father do it, although I was cooperating with the upper caste all these months. It is going overboard now, she said. The vice president, of who is currently on the run, is to be arrested and charged under the SC/ST Prevention of Atrocities Act. Despite laws
Mm.
banning untouchability and caste-based discrimination that are still practiced across Tamil Nadu, with restrictions on cooking utensils and cookery and dressing, amongst others. And it goes on to talk about this. If you guys want to read up more about the topic itself, you can.
We'll try
We'll
linking. Can
try
you link
linking
it
up this article onto the
on the?
description.
Yeah, you can. Once we're done with this video, we'll update it on the
Now,
description.
the major thing what I'm happy about is that there was quick action against this. But the scarier thing is that this is probably one of those that got through and got some kind of viewership, right? Uh,
Because she was a uh, leader of
a leader
president of the,
of the panchayat, if I'm not mistaken.
and she was told what to do by the vice president, right?
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Mm. Just because.
Someone who's supposed to be a subordinate
Mm,
decides what you have to do because of your caste.
yeah. There's nothing.
I don't know.
There's nothing really to say other than the fact
Okay,
that
so
this is.
so this is something yeah, that's been bugging me and bothering me, and I'm going to say it too, because we really need to get this shit straight.
Mm,
I don't find value in pride over how you, like, where you're born, what your language is, what your nationality is. I see that as bullshit, because you don't have, you know what you should be proud about? You should be proud about how you've progressed as a human, be it skill sets that if you're an artist, the set of skills that you've developed, if you're a person who's intelligent and works in a particular sector, how you've progressed in that particular sector, or if you're a person who is great at something or good at something, how well you've progressed in that. Taking pride in that makes sense. I honestly don't understand taking pride in your physical appearance, in uh, the place that you were born, the language that you is your
Speaking.
mother tongue,
Mm,
yeah, and your nationality. And in some cases religion, because a lot of people, like, I believe that religion is something that you have choice over. You can still choose your religion.
mm,
That's one thing that you can move away from,
mm. The
right?
others you can't help but be like, yeah, this
Others
is
you
what I
can't
do.
help.
Yeah.
So it's absolute bullshit taking pride in it.
Mm,
Okay, I will tell you this particular shit, which I don't agree with. You tell whatever the fuck you want. You can't be like, yeah, I'm very proud of the skin that I have. I mean, I'm not saying you can't say it. It's just bullshit. That statement is bullshit, because
mm,
you don't have control over your skin.
mm.
I mean, like, you or a say on your skin.
Yeah.
Just does not.
You can't
What are
say.
you proud about?
Yeah, you can't be like I'm proud of my white skin, or I'm proud of my brown skin, or I'm proud, like, in the sense of it's not a superiority thing to be in. There's nothing superior about you being of a certain color.
Or it's not even your effort.
Mm,
Like, I think things that you need to be proud about are things that you put an effort into.
mm,
Like, I even think putting an effort into freaking sleeping, you can be proud about,
yeah.
because you've achieved something.
It's I
You're not
agree. I
you're not
agree.
you're not achieving bullshit by talking about the color of your skin,
Mhm.
the height, the size, the where you're born, what your language is. I whenever somebody is like, I'm a proud so and so,
Mhm.
like quoting a region,
Mhm.
it's just like, I don't take pride in being a Malayali or a Tamil or like a Hindi guy. No,
Yeah.
no. I think that in general has to be taken out of conversation,
True.
because that doesn't prove jack shit
Mm.
about you as a person,
True.
right? Like,
Yeah.
I understand why there is a sense of pride, but that's why it's called a sense of pride. it doesn't have any value. You can have a sense of pride over, say for example, if you have a good control of your language, or like what do you call that, a grasp of your language, right? Now that is something that you can be proud of, right? That has value. Or say for example, I understand the pride that people take when they are in the armed forces, because and I can understand being proud of the nation like that, because you're taking up arms to protect something, and it takes effort, and being proud of that effort
Makes sense.
for those people makes sense. But I generally don't believe in nationality, like national pride.
Doesn't make
I
sense.
think that is bullshit, because it's very dividing.
For people who
In
might
nature.
clip out this part, please also add the previous part where he explains what nationality pride means. It doesn't mean he's attacking armies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just one of those things where you don't decide. You don't get to have a say in it. You can't, even if you like it, you can probably change your, okay, nationality you can probably change. Like that you can shift your maybe your national leanings and whatnot, but it's still bullshit, because you don't have a say in where you're born and raised.
True.
So applying the same logic to caste, you don't have a say in which caste you're born in. And I don't, for some reason, I do not understand what is there in this shit, dude, that people feel so deeply about.
I don't know.
Like what makes people go like, yeah, okay, this person is of a certain caste because of which you can't do this. It's so inbred in us. I think I've brought this up. Okay. So there was this time when I was a kid, where I remember I wanted to go and play in another place. Okay. Like leaving the usual ground, going to another place. And I remember, I don't remember who it was, one of my caregivers, I'm guessing one of my dad, mom, or somebody else, one of my relatives. I remember them clearly telling me, you don't go join those kids, because they are not our kind.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what do you mean they are not? I couldn't grasp it back then, when I was a kid. It's like, it doesn't make sense to me, because as a kid I was like, what do you mean? They're not like us. Like, we have a certain class in the society. They don't. And I think that place also it begins from. And dude, this whole being proud of a certain thing that you don't really have a control over is just weak, dude.
Yeah.
What, like, if your existence in this world is determined, if you were to determine there, or like establish your existence in this world using something that you're proud of, or like giving something that you're proud about, and that one thing that you're proud about is something that you have had no control over, then
Bull.
like I understand, I understand people talking about being proud of their body,
Because it's again work that they put into it, and hence.
yes,
Okay.
in
No,
maintaining
I think you made like the point very clear in the sense of it's as long as you are able to work on it and present it and be proud of the achievement that you've done to it, you can talk about it. But if you're just like, I am proud because I am so and so casting so and so person or so and so this one, that's pointless. You can't be. But the sad truth about this is, we think that like it's strange to say ideal because this is not even like an ideal thing. It's literally like how about you treat the person like a person? It's literally that. And having to say that like in an ideal world is sad, but like it's true. In an ideal world, we wouldn't have classism, we wouldn't have racism, we wouldn't have sexism. But the truth of that is, we do have all of those things, and it has a lot to do with the fact that dominance and power over another person is what makes us tick for some reason nowadays. And
And I also want to talk about this whole uh, thing, dude. Like, I remember we brought it up, and you remember you sending me a message saying somebody had pointed this out
mhm.
about our comments on one of the things about.
Yeah, about the this one, like putting the
Yeah,
onus on
last
the
time we
lower
spoke
caste.
about. Yeah, last time we spoke about the cast. It was in context to what I think you were talking about.
Yeah,
Aaquib, you were talking about.
I was talking
Yeah,
about
and
how caste is something that is inbred into all of us,
hmm,
and the reason, like for example, the example I gave was uh, lower caste students have a higher ability of getting through because they don't have to worry about cutoffs as much, and there's a reservation
hmm,
for them. Hence, that's how I got into this one. And someone pointed
yeah,
out saying like that doesn't mean that the person can get those benefits and those things, and which made sense.
yeah, and I think
It
which
sounded
which
like
which I
I
think
was putting
you
the onus on this one.
yeah, which I think you I remember seeing that. I mean, listening to that episode clearly. I remember you mentioning that uh, it's about your situation where you have a certain uh, you know class factor that is helping you out.
Mm,
And I remember you telling in that particular episode, if you did not have that class factor
mm,
where you're not well off,
mm,
if you were not well off, and if you were still getting these
the
you know
reservations.
these reservations, it would be of a huge value to you.
Mm-hmm.
And in that particular scenario, there are chances that you would have been put through some shit.
Mm.
But in this particular case, since money talks, or whatever we can call it,
No, money
let's
talks.
just say money
Yeah,
talks.
money talks.
Yeah, we seem to have a better space
Mm,
in where we are right
mm-hmm.
now. In this is a clear example of even giving people a position of power. What do we see?
Yeah, we still see discrimination. That's the truth of that.
And it's a woman SC person, right?
Yeah,
Now tell me, how does reservation
help you in that. No, it
taking away
doesn't.
reservation?
It doesn't. It
Yeah,
doesn't matter, dude, because the truth is power in this thing is so strange because it comes from like it's surprising that the person who has power to say things is unable to say things, and it's ironic that the voice that should be there, like who should be uplifted, who has the power to uplift it, is the one who is also downtrodden. It's very strange.
I
And
don't know, dude. Like when I saw this, I flipped,
yeah,
and I'm like, yeah. I mean, there some place in the back of my mind, because I'm a skeptic. I've always had this thought. Maybe it's time we should take away the whole SCST thing. It's or like the quota thing, right?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
I'm pretty dude. This is not me saying that it should be removed. No, uh, there is this constant thought that's in the back of my head that goes, what if? There are these what if situations or scenarios that you try to build around it, right?
mm-hmm.
And the funny shit is, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Even if we have it, even if we don't, we will still see people being
Oh yeah,
ill-treated
ill-treated because that's I think
on the basis of caste. On the
yeah,
basis
yeah,
of caste.
yeah. Yeah. No, that's
That
the
that
truth.
is the horrid. Yeah, that is the horrid truth. We can't. Now, in terms of so there are these people that I know. Okay, there are these people that I know who are genuinely interested in pushing up other people and giving them a platform and pushing them to the front and giving them a voice, giving them a platform, and stuff like that. But again, that is that'll work only if uh, more of us actually start doing that.
Yeah.
Not as a measure of I'm doing it for
Clout or whatever. Yeah.
fuck cloud. I'm doing it too because the white savior complex, right?
Mm-hmm.
That shouldn't be the reason. It should be I made a friend who I want to help.
Yeah.
And if that friend needs help, and if that person comes and asks me, that's when I step in.
Mm.
I mean, that's the way I think. I think we should look at it.
True.
We make more friends who do not, have our viewpoints or who are not raised like us.
Mm.
I mean, I think we would have like even you and me, Aaquib. I think we would have much better,
Perception.
thought process if we had friends who are from a completely different
Background. This one. Yeah.
yeah.
No, that's true.
So
That's true. Yeah. Agree.
in that sense, I guess us going and making friends would make a difference. Would definitely make a huge difference.
Maybe.
And obviously not bothering to it shouldn't be like, oh, let me find a friend who is from that.
Don't make it like, I have black friends,
Again,
okay?
that's the white savior complex.
I have black friends. I don't do this shit like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's the reason I'm friends with Kevin. So I'm kidding for his musical talent. Anyway, guys, we are at 1 hour 12-minute mark. I think we've covered a wide
Yeah, we've
variety
covered
of
quite a
topics,
lot.
and
Yeah.
I want to shoot myself. I'm so tired.
You are right now. You
Yeah,
are, by the way,
yeah.
technically.
But thank you so much for watching, guys. This has been the Randomest Fleek podcast. You can follow us on the Randomest Fleek Instagram or Facebook. You can follow Mr. Kev at Kev Sleeping on Instagram. He puts out a lot of fun content out there, not only music, but also nonsense fake facts, and other kinds of cool shit. You can also follow me on Instagram. Actually, don't. I don't want more followers. You can don't die. Hopefully, COVID won't kill us. And remember, today's thought for the day is cure for COVID is not crossing. This is a thought, not a call to action. Thank you so much. That's been our time. Fuck off.